Hi guys, quick quick intro to the video. I've got the welder set up, as you can see, and I'm going to be concentrating on getting this piece fully welded in place today. Maybe even make a piece up for that corner. I don't think I'll need one up for here. So I'm just going to get on with it, and I'll bring you guys in when I've done a bit of work and some progress and see how it's looking. Right guys, did a bit of welding there. I specifically want to stop and show you where I'm at, because a lot of the times you see videos people will weld up a section and then just show you after they've dressed it up, and yeah, basically it looks immaculate, perfect, and like, how come when I weld it doesn't look like that? So various stages of welding for me anyway, at least. So we've got that welded in it, and what I do is a bunch of spot welds, tacks, whatever you want to call them, and you can see it looks pretty bad. It's not great. My settings probably aren't perfect. It's quite high weld, might be whatever reason, blah blah blah. But the piece itself that I've made up, I'm really pretty happy with that. The curve's nice, comes down, see the penetration there that I've got. Still got some bits to fill in, I'm not finished. That section there to do, I've got to go over the top of certain areas where you can see through. It's all part of the process. But I want to capture that because I'm going to go in now and dress up these welds, and then I'll be able to see where I need to fill in some more, and we'll come back. Okay. So that's kind of put a halt to proceedings. I did get a spare one with it. That was the spare one. So if you do take my recommendations from the previous video and get yourself one of these, get plenty of belts, try and get the best quality ones you can, because where'd that go? To just split at the join, and then there's all this still. There's nothing you can do. I've tried using resin to put them back together, which is what I believe they're held with anyway, but the belt end is shortened and it doesn't quite fit on the sander, the file, so it just breaks again straight away. I've got some on order, but I won't be able to continue on too much really without being able to clean this up. But we're getting somewhere, I think. Still needs a bit more work. I mean, I could just put some filler on it and be done. Still gonna make a piece for here. Filled in there. Needs cleaning off. Once that's ground down, you won't be able to see. It'll be similar to how I did this rear piece here. So it was all, I've replaced a section here, and all this was rotting away. You can kind of see the join. Yeah, you can see the join down there, the piece I made. But if I get the front end close to that, we're quite happy. You won't be able to tell. Bit of filler on it, paint. We'll be putting stone chip on there as well, on the inside obviously, so you'll never know. It should look good. But for now, while I'm here, I'm going to attack the seam a little bit. So the idea is, I've figured out that this section here is probably the best piece of the whole thing. This one, what's that, maybe 2 inches there. The rest is all over the place. So what I'm going to try and do is bash in here where it's stretched out. You can see how flat it is there, and then it just bubbles out. So I'm going to try and hit in there. It'll probably separate the skins, I can fill in with weld, no big deal really, and just try and get it all consistent so it's not like wobbling all over the place. I filled that little bit in with weld. Thought, I can't even see. Yeah. Thought I might as well have a go. I've got to clean it back yet, but it's really thin. So, and this piece, I'm gonna have to make a piece for that. Can't fill that in. But yeah, I'm gonna play around with that. Like I said, I've got some sand and file boards on order, so hopefully they come soon. I can continue on with this video with some content out there. But yeah, pretty happy with that so far. I forgot there's more than one way to skin a cat, so without my file, use a grinder with these floppy discs or the grind disc. Take down your welds, whichever ones you like to use. The reason I was using the file originally is because of the tight area I've got to work in. But there we go, you can see how it's cleaning up. I don't want to take it too far because with these curves and stuff I'm going to end up cutting into the other metal, and then that's going to need repairing. As you can see along here, it's already started. There's just not the space to get in there with a grinder, unfortunately. I might just, if they're visible on the inside, I don't think they will be, but I might just grind them down a bit. I don't need to make them flush, just to keep the strength in there. This has come up quite nice, but yeah, I need this belts for the file to get in here properly. It's a quick update just to show you a couple of the stages, and I still don't know what's going on here fully, but we'll get to the bottom of it. Hey guys, just a little interlude on something that I've been trying to figure out, as opposed to the standard stuff. How long I caught up in models and years, because to be honest, I'm not that clued up on which has which. But if your engine has this fan shroud style, you can get pipes that come from here. They run down to your heat exchangers. Now, the ones I've seen that are available usually consist of card, like this, which is fine, but I don't know, I just don't like the look of it. I don't think it looks, I mean, I suppose it's fine, looks alright I guess, but when you come down in this area where it comes through your tin, it just doesn't sit right, and it gets creased in it, and it's not how I wanted to go about it. So instead of that, I tried to find some other appropriate flexible piping, and I did a quick search and ordered this guy. Now, it's just plastic, not as flexible, but stronger, and this is good up to really high temperatures, so that'll be fine. The only issue is, does it fit? I'd have been happy with that, because as you can see, looks pretty good compared with the card. Unfortunately, it don't fit. So I've received some other stuff today, and if you're interested in getting yourself some, by the way, those air hose outlet holes are 50mm outside diameter. So that's what you want on your inner diameter for your piping. And this came today. It's not as nice as this stuff. I would have liked to have used this, but this came and it fits, and it's very flexible. you can see, goes on there. Sorry, it goes in there. Nice and easy. Came a little. The offcuts were a bit messy, but I can trim off. Yeah. I just think that looks nicer, personally. Like I said, it's flexible. It'll bend nice and easy around all the tin. And I can use all the proper seals as well, same size. All that stuff. So that's 50 millimeters if anyone's wanting to do a similar thing. I think that'll just make it look a bit better. Hopefully it lasts a bit longer. We'll see. It wasn't expensive. A lot of the times it comes in meter lengths. But yeah, I couldn't get this to fit. I mean, I could do a pie cut in each one of these, but I'm not really wanting to get into that. Like I say, the card options totally fine if you want to go down that route. There is also like a aluminium type hose, but that after a little while I think just looks terrible. It all crinkles up and it doesn't look great at all. Like I say, a card, I guess it's not too bad, it's fine. It's just where it comes down. And the exhaust I had previously on this, I couldn't get the card to fit around there. This one might be different. This I believe is a auto Cavan stainless, which I'm going to clean up. I've never heard it run on this exhaust, I've never used it, so that'll be a first for me. Hopefully it sounds good. But I just wanted to include that. I think it'll be nice offset against the powder coated tin there. I'm not sure what I'm going to do about the colour of this. I might strip it down, paint it black, but I might leave it as it is. I don't know, who knows. Engine detailing and working is probably one of the last things that I'm going to look at after the bodywork. There's plenty to get on with there. Anyway, there we go guys. What do you think? So you know when you're sure you hit the record button, you're talking away, explaining what you've done, and then you realise you've been talking to yourself for 5 minutes. Well, I've been doing that anyway. I am doing that anyway. So let's try again. So I was just blabbering on about how I'm trying to get this piece closer. Said you could, a lot of times people will just fill that in, but I want to get the bodywork as close to what it should be like without relying on filler for the shape. I've also got that corner piece in there now, very roughly put it in. Good fit as well. It doesn't look great, but like I say, nothing looks great when you first do it. You've got to dress it all up, hit it with a hammer a bunch of times till you get something you're happy with. It's never going to look perfect under here. I've got stuff to dress up still on here, but soon, very soon, where are we? I will be able to get this piece in place, which is what started all of this. You see, I've made that pie cut there, and so this lip meets the seam, which it still doesn't, but the hole lines up for the wing as it is there. I'm going to use my Clicos, put it back in place and make sure that gap's correct. Then I'm going to make a piece to fill in there. Then I can see about chopping the bottom edge off, which I don't need, and welding this sucker into place, and that should be this front quarter done, apart from some cleaning up rust issues, just surface stuff, nothing major, going down the welds, and yeah, 1/4 down, another 3/4 of the car to go. I'm still waiting on belts for my file. They haven't come, but like I said, There's other ways to dress up your welds until you can get the finer stuff done. I think that's going to call it for this video. I don't know whether I'm going to make a piece for this next. I'll just try and get that section in. What do you think? I should probably finish off what I started in here, shouldn't I? I'm going to make sure this meets here as well. So I'll have to make something to extend that. I'm not sure how I'm going to do it yet. Still more clean up work to do. But yeah, that'll do it for this video, guys. I'm just going to continue working on these areas. Still got this whole scene to play about with. I think it's starting to look a bit straighter. I've been working on it a bit with the hammer and dolly. I'm not too bothered about this. Like I said, I've got a pillar repair piece to chop that off. Right, it's fine here, but then it comes out, and as I thought, as I'm hitting it in, it's just revealing weak points, getting it flat. I don't know how I'm going to address that yet. I'm not sure. We'll see. Plenty to be getting on with. But I might just do some progress on this and then bring you in when I've got something done. Or maybe when I've made that piece up there, welding this bit in down here, that quite a bit there. We'll see. I don't want to make it too boring and repetitive, the same thing over and over again. But to be fair, bodywork, all it is cut out the rot, weld a new piece in, dress it up. That's all it comes down to, pretty much. That's all there is to it. So, I don't know. That's going to do it for this one. Hope you guys enjoy the video. I'll see you in the next episode.